Hey,
Hi.
welcome back. We're here again at 5784 Amelia Springs Circle. You know what? This may be the last video that we shoot here featuring this property because,
Next week.
yeah, we're scheduled to go to settlement next week. While we've been waiting for settlement, we've seen certainly the marketplace in Dominion Valley continue to gather inventory. But one of the things that we've noticed, even on similar type of properties, prices have still been all over the place. In fact, in one example, one of the streets very close to here at Amelia Springs Circle, there was a disparity between two properties that were somewhat similar of close to $200,000 when they came on the marketplace. So, with that in mind, it kind of raises the question as to if you're really looking for accurate information in a marketplace, both as a seller as well as a buyer, is where do you go for, accurate guidance?
That's so true. People are going to be looking for information, whether we like it or not. They're not going to use the sources we want them to use. And so what happens is if you're thinking of buying a home or you're thinking of selling your home and you want to figure out how much cash you're going to get out of this, people are going online to look for the values of their homes.
Yeah.
They're using sources like Zillow, Realtor.com, CoreLogic. They all have, it's an algorithm. It's a computer-based generated calculation. And it's basically just looking at areas and the cost per square footage of homes that are selling in the area. And then they try to determine an estimate, or in Zillow's case, the zestimate of the property. The other place that people use is if they're looking to buy a house, they're going to look at tax records. And that's public information. County assessments. And so they're going to say, well, why are you asking so much money and the county only assessed it at this amount? Well, the county is doing that for tax purposes, not as a true current market value of your home. And so it is a little tricky in people going to these sources. We prefer them not, but the reality is that they don't. And the reason we don't want people using them is because algorithms are not looking at property specific things like upgrades that the owner might have done. The neighborhood, one neighborhood in the same city as another will sell at very different prices. If one is a nicer neighborhood that everybody wants to get into, that's just the reality. So I think the concern is that these sources aren't really accurate.
Yeah, and to be fair, Zillow, if you go to their website and you go to the heading Zestimate, right? To be fair, they do let viewers understand that their value estimation could be off maybe around 2% on properties that are on the market currently. Well, that's probably because the real estate professionals have analyzed the marketplace and have pretty accurately figured out that value when they put the home on the market. But get this, they also state in the same disclosure that their value estimate could be off as much as 7% on properties that aren't currently on the market. And isn't that what sellers are really kind of trying to figure out before they put their home on the market, is what is that number, right? And so we just did, quick math, quick calculation. If you're in that $700,000 price range, that could be a difference of about $50,000.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. It's a tremendous amount of money.
Yep, to be off. And that gives another good example. It happened to us here when we were putting this home on Amelia Springs on the market. Zillow had this home priced $80,000 less than what we listed it for. I'd
forgotten about that, yeah.
And so it's a clear example. So what we did is, because we have to be realistic as agents, we wish we could ignore it. We wish we could just say, oh, don't worry with Zillow and Realtor.com. The reality is people still look at these things. And
despite our warnings.
Yep, and we take a lot of pride when we put properties on the market that we're trying to do our best job. So contact Zillow. Hey, you have this wrong. Where are you getting this number from? It's nothing close to what the other home values are. Luckily, Thankfully, they changed it. And so that was a good end to that story.
And with that, we watched the other Zestimates within this neighborhood that we're working in rise as well. So, you know, it's just one of those items that you need to consider, certainly. But I guess the bottom line really is, are they accurate? Are Zestimates accurate? Are the other online valuations accurate? Maybe, maybe not. But certainly the information that a professional real estate agent provides you, the evaluation of your home, is very accurate. I mean, we certainly look at a lot of the sales that have occurred in these neighborhoods. We look at the properties, and in this marketplace, we take in a lot of consideration as to what's under contract, and then importantly, what's coming on the marketplace, what's available. And certainly we reach out and we have a good relationship with real estate appraisers. The information they use for the most part, though, is the work that real estate agents really create through their settlements. And a lot of very good appraisers will also confer with real estate agents that work in these marketplaces. So again, the bottom line, I think if you're looking for an evaluation, both as a buyer and a seller, it's going to be best to contact that professional real estate agent.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I hope, again, as always, this information has proven to be valuable to you. And we look forward to seeing you again next week.
And help us out. If you like these videos, if you tune in every week, do us the huge favor of liking the video, comment on it. It really goes a long way in the YouTube algorithm. So that way we get to grow.
Funny. Take care.
Okay, bye.
See you soon.